Hello, I'm JeffBloodRain, and welcome back to the Phantom Fellows. And we got Nate! And this is the first Phantom Fellow episode with the webcam. And I don't remember where I was going with any of this, but
Neither do I.
I see nothing.
Me too.
So can we take that? Loose hay. Horses are sloppy eaters. It looks like watching. It's like watching someone with a stuffy nose eat cereal. That's gross. Can we take that? The stuff is the cigarette butt of the horse swallowed. We might have to talk to Eagle Bird here because I don't remember what I was doing with this. Tell me more. Tell me more. Hit the road. What's his name again? Johnny Wilcard. Did Johnny tell you anything else that might be helpful? He did mention that the horse gets spooked because he is a naturally cold and damp. Probably doesn't help that the horse can't see him coming. Like it has no idea anything is near him, let alone about to get on its back. That is a very good point. I would escalate the fact that Johnny is invincible, so to the main obstacle preventing him from mounting his horse. Mine for ideas. Do I have any suggestions? Do you have any suggestions? You really want help already. I really do. I do, and I don't appreciate the way you slipped in that little already at the end there. Well, perhaps if we had some sort of prop, like a dummy or an avatar of a cowboy, then the horse would know someone is present and on its back. Okay, so we just need a warm, dry cowboy mannequin. Those are 4 words I never thought I would hear used together again. But yes, start by seeing if you can put something together with the things you take from around the farm. Oh, come on, so I'm building something. No, you are crafting something by hand. Oh, well, okay then. Now I love the idea. Alright, so we gotta put together... Yep, there we go. Good call. I just need to tie something to it first. Then I can just lob it over the beam. Can use the rope. There we go. I wonder if we can put the hat on it. That's not gonna work yet. His pants fell down. Okay, so we need the belt. Now it's got a little belt on. Now it's got a little hat on. Very creative. I give it 1 gold foil star. Now let's go heat this scare boy up and go home. I'd like to imagine there is an alternate timeline where this would be both seem logical and would work. Oliver, stop. What? The phone is about to ring. Whose phone? Ours or his? I don't know. There's no phone here. It's okay, buddy. It's not all useful information in either way. Oh, that's the stables. The campsite's this way. I think. I can't remember. That berry looks just like a small shoe. Nature is incredible. Where did these little shoes come from? They have been here the whole time. I was kind of surprised you walked right past them before without noticing them. Well, I think they're delightful and I'm keeping them. What are you on, goofballs? Put those down. No way, I found them, which means having them is meant to be. Meant to be in a police report is what they are. Nailed it. We got the shoes? I'm gonna put the shoes on once it's hung up. They don't stay on so well. If you say so. There we go. Weird, no. What are we supposed to do? We need to heat it up. These go together as well as peanut butter and something and whatever.
Fluid. That helps you make fire.
Okay, scary boy all ready for his big day.
So that log and leather fluid would make fire.
So I didn't mean to do that. So okay, we gotta put the log on the thing. I didn't mean it. Put this right here. There we go. Wood is in the pit. I don't think it suspects anything is up. Really? Alright, we'll use this. Fluid is in the fire pit, but I still need something to ignite it with.
Easy there.
If only we had somebody who has a very high probability of having matches on them at all times. We could ask for one. Hey, the old cowboy sure likes to smoke. Let's go ask him. For what? Ugh. So are we gonna go back to the barn? Okay, we gotta go into the stables. It's not letting me.
Maybe the gate?
Oh, yeah, duh. Alright, I must know. What was with the "if you're barefoot, wear shoes" bit on the phone earlier? Nobody wants to see unkept man feet. You could taste the smell. How can you taste the smell? Just me. It's a chore. Looking at them is a chore. Just because your standard of foot care is disappointingly higher than the rest of your... Hey, my feet are pristine. I am aware. Angelic even. I cannot believe that I agree. Softer than the hair on the nape of a baby's neck. I think you're exaggerating it, Oliver. I know. But it is unrealistic standard, and I think that if your toenails are yellow, like the smoking room in an airport, you need to cover them up. I agree. Nate's getting you getting nauseous over here.
Well, I don't like feet in the first place, and I was just getting into detail. Oh, God.
I think that we should get on with the case. Yeah, Olive. You're a case. Fussy Toes. That's going to be the name of this episode, Fussy Toes. The doors feel like doors. Really? What was your first clue? There we go. Are you drumming along with the music?
I got a good beat going.
I know better now. I know better by now than to go poking around damp areas of any room. Okay, so how do we get to the syrup? Or this match? Even. Ever, no matter what. Do we switch to Engelbert? Johnny doesn't strike me as the touchy-feely type. That said, Wildcard must be his birth name. Because, frankly, he's quite delightful. So how do we get the smoke from him? Or the cigarette, I should say. I need a similar word for help. I'm going to stop listening and stop listening and talking now. Igabot, I am ever so slightly lost on what to do next. So naturally, the next step is to raid quite his case. Feels like you are skipping a few steps in between, but yeah, no, how can I help? I've got a scare boy, now what? Okay, I made a life-size replica of a cowboy for a reason I once knew, maybe. You notice in this scenario, Engelbert is McQueen and Oliver's dueling? Now part of me wants to just take it home and hang it somewhere. I'll forget so it scares me when I'm tired. But the other half of me is hungry and wants to make money to deal with that. So what do I do with the scare boy? Johnny said that Dublin does not care for cold or damp. What could you do to make that scare boy feel? How adorable, it's just a scare boy. What could you do to make that scare boy feel more like a living human? I literally wish I knew. That gave me an idea, thanks. Johnny said ghosts are too damp and too cold for Dublin. Ask yourself this, what makes cold and wet things warm and dry? Tell me. Just add fire. What? I'm not gonna burn it. I worked really hard on making this thing. No, not... Make a fire and heat it up. Make it warm and dry, like you, more or less, are. But how? Find somewhere appropriate and start building a fire. Then just heat the scare boy up on it. I recall seeing some logs near the garage. We already got all that. And some lighter fluid in the barn. I believe in one of the buckets. That should be enough to get you started.
Yeah, we're looking for a match. Although, I don't know why you're asking that dick cowboy. Is there another guy on the farm that...
Purple monkey dishwasher. I enjoy nonsense. What? That was random. Maybe we go back to the other guy?
Knock on the door, maybe.
I have a feeling this is going to be difficult. Zoe, that's
Schleppy.
The slumpy ghost man is about to knock. Get the door. Okay, just a sec. Really need to concentrate. Get the door now, and tell him I'm not here. Hang on, I'm so close to. Oh.
What the?
Hi there. Dad says he will be a minute. Can I help you? Hi. Hey. Yeah. I was just wondering if you perhaps have any matches I could borrow. You won't believe this, but yes, I just so happen to have some on me. How convenient. I very much do believe it. Here you go. I'm Oliver, by the way. Oh my god, here we go with the Riz. Hi, Oliver. I'm Zoe. Can you just imagine if her name was Olive? Nice to meet you. Zoe, that's the third window this month. And you melted my dang popsicles. Again. I'm sorry. I have to go. Wait. Nuts. For somebody we have barely met, I am quite obsessed with her. Really? Indeed, old chum. We must learn more about her. Next time I see Johnny, I will ask him for the scoop on Zoe. You're too good to me. I know, I am. I am the one who conditioned you to think that. Alright, I guess we go, use the matches now. To give Nate a haircut. Alright, let's make a fire. Better step back. It's not gonna burn you, Engelbert. I might have slightly burned my pinky, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you hear about it. Like a lot. You're mostly going to hear about this one thing that just happened to me. I wonder if Prometheus was this whiny. Alright, I'm here. I want to hear about it. I'm not hearing about it. Nice and toasty. Better hurry though. It will only stay warm for a really long time. Oh. Weird, no. So no need. I am ready. I'm already burning the midnight. Boo. So we gotta hurry back to the barn. Alright. Let's hang you up. Weird, no. Really? Really? Come on. I'm gonna put these shoes on once it's hung up. They don't stay on so well. What are we supposed to do? We hung.
Maybe walk a little closer to it? You already practically done that earlier.
Alright, now can we hang him up? There we go. Really, does it really matter? Alright, now we can put the shoes on. Alright, let's slap some shoes on this abomination and wrap this up. Well then, take them off. No, wait. I'll get calluses. I'll figure something else out. Go ahead, delay the inevitable. That's exactly what I'm doing. I told you, meant to be. Still strange and somewhat seedy. Okay, Johnny, do you think this could pass for you? No way. Not with them shoes, it can't. So now we have to use our shoes. It's not the color. The color is glorious. Like summer's first strawberry. It's the size, too dainty, kind of off-putting. You've done a good job with it until this point. Let's do it a bit better than doll baby shoes for the finale. I will translate that all to you, but let me warn you, it's a dead language. Boo! Hey now, that's our word. So long, short story. Shoes, and also he just does not like you. Says it in the face. Wonderful. Well, what are we supposed to do now? First of all, you need to wipe your fingerprints off those shoes and burn them. Yeah, he does. Second, well, you know what second is. Nope. Take. I'm not wearing socks though. Yo. These shoes are lined. They are lined. Shoes off. Fine. Great. Now I'm gonna have cracked heels. Johnny is all ready for you. Dublin will feel a warm, itchy body on top of him, and you can hop right on. I'll go get the horse and lead him in here. Oh, that was quick. You're riding it without a saddle? Well, I can't thank you boys enough. I've waited many long years to sit on my horse and say goodbye. It has been our pleasure, Johnny. Johnny says thank you. Happy to help. Let's give him some space and go prepare the exorcism in the empty stall. Alright, let's see about a little light show, so our grumpy cowboy friend knows it's okay to cut the check. Right. So we need this, I think. Okay, I'll get to the homeowner. Engelbert, darling, can you ask Johnny if I can grab my shoes back? Johnny, can we use the shoes? Sure. He said no. Oh, fine. I'll go get him barefoot, but I'm not gonna be all happy or animated about it. Okay, I'll hang back and see what Johnny knows about Zoe. Thanks, Ziggy. Meanwhile, I'm back and I have the cowboy. Me? By the way, sorry I squeezed your breast when I tripped. Oliver, get the little, I should have turned the lights off after we were in here. I told you this was going to be a fun game at the first episode. Just get on with it already. So the spirit was evicted right here in the wall. With some ultraviolet light, you should be able to see the imprint it left on the physical world as it re-entered the void. Or whatever. I like how all of those is clues. And again, I'm just an old Chuck a Cole, but I have to say, Watching that girl make terrible choices has grown weary on me. I just want to grab her by her shoulders, look her dead in the eyes, and say, David is a great guy. Why do you hate happiness? You know? Yeah, no, totally. Like, sure, you cannot grate cheese on his abs like Chad, but Chad is rude to servers. Who's Chad? And we ain't talking about her behind her back. We're just talking about her while she's not here. That's the same thing. Yes, it's somehow not the same thing, even though it is technically the same thing. I just said that. Well, thanks for everything, Picklebender. I got closure now on all fronts, and I am finally free to move on from here. No more maddening echoes from this shattered old mind of mine. Heck, I hope that you find yours someday, partner. Thank you, and when my mission here is complete, I plan to. Till then, let me offer you the best piece of wisdom I heard in my time here. Whether you're starting a cult or raising a child, but as soft as possible and as firm as necessary. Well, come on, I ain't got all morning. Oh my God, you are adorable when you first wake up.
That's nothing you say to it.
Right. Hey, since you are about to pass through anyway, and before my idiot friend shines a flashlight on a puddle of glowing juice, would you mind? Sure thing, partner. I wouldn't miss a chance to mess with that crusty old farmer anyway. Thanks. It's just, he thinks he's good at this and it would break his... Say no more. I'm happy to oblige. Plus your friend, he looks like he needs a win. Oh well, that is just his face. He has resting I need a win face. Take her easy, Eaglebert. Alright, here we go. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. We are not getting married. Okay, Cobblestone, light it up. I can't even see. By the powers possibly vested in me. You notice Oliver has no head in the dock? My God. So they do exist. I'll admit it. I'm in the ketchup. You done some good work here tonight, son. And did you see the door knocker on that ghost? Well, I've never heard a lot of those words used in the same order before, but thanks. All in a night's work, sir. Alright. You boarded up the window too, I see. I have to be honest with you, I didn't think you'd actually produce results. That said, you used the last of my private reserves. What does it say? Cash? I thought it said cask. Cash aged lighter fluid. And I was stiffed through the fire pit. I was shocked at what I would find. And I sifted through the fireplace and was shocked at what I found. You burnt my favorite log. I was going to heat the house with that one, and now I have to turn that dang thermostat up. Sorry. Oh boy. I'm afraid I'll have to deduct the cost of those out of your pay. Now get off my land and don't come back until you have the hundreds of dollars you owe me. You can't be serious. I'll tell you what. When you return with my money, you can have a free pony ride. Cool. Wait, you have ponies here? Take her easy. Who is her? I was a suspiciously beautiful log. It was a suspiciously beautiful log. If it will make you feel better, I will come back here later and gently blow in his ear when he goes pee. Thanks, buddy. It actually would make me feel better. How about we get you an ice cream and head home, champ? Sounds good. Hey, did Johnny Wildcard look like any? He looked like an old leather jacket with a knuckle for a face. he was magnificent. Come on, let's go home. Hey! Oh boy. Make small talk, hit her with the pageantry.
It's up to you, man.
Let's hit her with the pageantry. What is a man if without pageantry? Someone who hasn't discovered themselves, or worse, is too afraid to be who they are. Well, that happened. You're an introvert, or an introvert. Zoe, would you like to eat food while watching me possibly eat that same food in the same place at the same time as you? Is that a pickup line?
Basically asking her out to go get dinner. Oh my god. That's one way of asking.
I don't think it would work in real life, so I wouldn't recommend trying that. I'd like that, as long as we both wipe our mouths after every single bite and several more times throughout for no reason. This is an awkward way to pick up a date. I am also scared that I'll be alone forever if someone I like sees a tiny remnant of the food I'm eating on or around my mouth. It's a date, and I am going to sit on an ice cream. I think we just got a date. All right. So what were you doing to cause a tiny mushroom cloud? I was doing a science. My job is to confirm that things that should not work do not. Today I wanted to prove that you cannot put an open flame to within 7 inches of an unidentified noxious gas. Turned out to be more like 8 inches. Or at all. Anyway, I'm interested in hearing more about you. I observed a wondrous light show coming from the barn. Father looked as if he had seen something ethereal. Who are you? I come from a long line of, I'm not gonna say wizards, but I'll read this and then we'll probably close out the episode. Let's just say we're
sophisticated.
I was about to say suffocated.
Yeah.
We are sophisticated, good at thinking, and can also do like split kicks and sweet forward rolls. And with that being said, I think we are going to conclude this episode of the Phantom Fellows here. I'm JeffBloodRain.
Nate.
Hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next time.